Are you wondering what to do when you feel like a failure? Well, this video is for you. So firstly, you need to be thinking what it is that is causing you to feel like you are a failure. Is it that you are failing in a particular area of your life, like you keep trying to accomplish certain goals and dreams and you just keep failing at it? If that's the case, I will share a story about a particular area in my life that I have experienced failure and what I have done when I feel like things are not going the way that I would like it to go, or as some of you would say, feeling like if you are a failure. So I have had a couple of businesses. My first business failed. The second one that I still have, hasn't failed, but has had ups and downs. So what did I do? So there was a point, it was before the pandemic, when my business was growing, and it was growing gradually, and eventually during the pandemic, by the grace of God and because I knew how to utilize the online platform, my business started to grow more than ever before. Eventually, I was sharing my story, and I'm a person, I believe that you need to be a little bit careful sometimes when you share your stories, especially when it's in the earlys, because not everybody's gonna like you and not everybody's gonna wish the best for you. I think I fell prey to that in a sense, and I started to get like attacks. So if you believe in God, that's possible. And so about, was it a couple years after the pandemic, that would have been around 2021, 2021, around there, I had a goal. I was still in college at the time, and I wanted to, make a certain amount of money on a monthly basis. I attempted to get there, but it didn't work out because I needed more time. So my business eventually started to decline, the income started to decline, and I found it was strange. I was not sure what was the real cause behind this. So what I did, there was a particular individual, his name is Minister Too Strong. He has a program that he would broadcast on YouTube called the Too Strong Praise Moments, and he invited me to come and minister because some persons know, apart from being a business owner, I also record music. And the 2 days before that, he told me to come on and look at the minister who was ministering, and I did. And she happened to be a prophet. And this prophet of the Lord, a prophet is usually someone who can hear from God, said to me, well, I asked for prayer, right? Because I find something was strange. I want to know what's going on. I know the only person who knows the answers that I need is God. And it's either God tell me directly, which he would sometimes, or I get that answer from one of his other servants, right? And she saw that my business was being under some attack. So then it was confirmed that it was not a natural thing that was going on. So why am I saying this? Because sometimes certain things that are going on in your life could be physical or natural. Other times it could be in the spiritual realm. So you need to be clear. That's if you believe in God, right? I know there are both two sides. So I need to know if it's something natural. If it's something natural, then it's me. I need to make some adjustments. If it's something spiritual, it may not mean I don't have to make any adjustment, but it means that I need to tap into other things to sort out what's going on there. So I spoke to some people eventually, because at some point I end up with less than $100 from making a couple thousands per month, and practically ended up broke. And as I said, the prophet would have told me that somebody is fighting me down and that God will practically give me double for my trouble and those things. So I asked for prayer, and then that was part of the responses I got. So I realized what I needed to do. So these are things you could do as well. You try to figure out what is the source of the problem. Once you know where the source of the issue is that is causing you to fail or to feel like a failure, then you have to figure out, how do I solve this problem? So in my case, I would have also started to seek ways to earn more money. or to build back my income, my revenue on a monthly basis. I was thinking about probably I need to add new products because I was mainly doing a service business at that time, or I probably need to expand my services. Something needs to happen. And I also was watching a number of wealthy business owners. There was one in particular, his name is Patrick Bet-David, and I must say I highly recommend because he's a wealthy business owner in the insurance industry. Plus, I learned, he was the first person I learned how to scale my business from, like how to, you know, do your little maths, not a whole set of technical thing, but basic maths to know how much income you want to obtain and how much clients you need to get to be able to make that amount of income. And when I finished college, a couple months after this whole situation, I talk about I went broke and my business was practically going down like if it's failing and stuff. I didn't see failure or what I was going through as an option to stop or the end of the world. It's never an option to stop. You have to figure out what's the problem and solve the problem. And of course, me, through God and direction and all of that. And I invested in a course. I eventually started to learn how to write books. And then I eventually got my first website. And all these different things started to happen. And some of the things I learned from Patrick Bet-David's Valuetainment channel, I actually implemented them. And I started to do so, I think it was early 2023, but more so after I graduated, not graduated, before I graduated, but after my last exam in college, which was April 20th, 2023, I accelerated and I was doing more of what I was learning from looking at his content. And my business, from when I went broke, when I said I had like less than $100, till around September that year, I was able to accomplish that goal I had in college to make $20,000 a month. That was like a goal. And also it was like a 17x because I've never made that kind of money before. Now, $20,000 is not a lot of money, especially if you're making real money. And because I have for some time now experienced what it is to make that amount of money, it became nothing. So I hope that this video has been enlightening. And all I have to say, don't give up. You just have to figure out the source of the failure. And if you believe in God like I do, through Jesus Christ, you seek God, God will direct you. Like, trust me, I know from my own life. If you don't believe in God, well, I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you, don't give up. Just keep pressing forward. So you all be blessed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you will see other videos like this in the near future. Bye.